So good morning students. In the last lecture we were dealing with the problems on Castigliano's theorem. Okay, now we will continue our lecture to move our lectures to a new topic, and it is called as Maxwell's reciprocal theorem. Okay, so we have already studied about reciprocal theorem, which states that influence coefficient at Aij equal to Aji. Okay, this is somewhat little deviated from that topic. Okay, but the same concepts will be applied here. So what does the Maxwell's reciprocal theorem states is that the force of the first system acting through corresponding displacements produced by any second system do the same amount of work as that done by second system of forces acting through corresponding displacement produced by first system of forces. So in this case you are having two system of forces. See, here you have a system of forces which applies forces F1, F2, F3 and makes displacement delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 respectively. Now we'll say we are adding another force. Say if this is 2 Newton, then I will add 10 Newton in this. Okay, that is second system of forces. Okay, so here we will consider another system of forces which is having forces F1 dash, F2 dash, F3 dash, which makes displacement delta 1 dash, delta 2 dash, delta 3 dash in the same points that we have applied F1, F2, F3. That means 1, 2, 3. The points are not shifting. Okay, so the theorem states that F1, that means the force, there will be a work done in both the cases, right? So the work done by this force into the displacement caused by this second system will be equal to the work done by this system of force in second system, that means say F1 dash into the displacement caused in first one. Okay, we'll prove that. Okay, that means you know that in this case delta 1 is A11 F1 plus A12 F2 plus A13 F3 etc. Delta 2 will be like this and it will go like this. Similarly, delta 1 dash will be A11 F1 dash plus A12 F2 dash plus A13 F3 dash. Okay, so here the object is not changing and the point is not changing. That's why we got the same influence coefficients, right? Now this theorem says that F1 into delta 1 dash, the displacement caused by the second system at the same point 1, delta 1 dash plus F2 delta 2 dash etc. will be equal to F1 dash delta 1 plus F2 dash delta 2 plus etc. Okay, we'll see how you can find that. So first of all, I am taking right hand side. You know the values of delta 1 dash, delta 2 dash. So I am taking this LHS first, F1 delta 1 dash plus F2 delta 2 dash. So F1 instead of delta 1 dash I am applying A11 F1 dash plus A12 F2 dash plus etc. plus F2 A12 F1 dash plus for delta 2 I am substituting this thing, and then I am just expanding this term A11 F1 F1 dash plus A12 F1 F2 dash plus etc. plus A12 F1 dash F2 plus A22 F2 F2 dash plus etc. Okay, now I will take RHS. F1 dash delta 1, instead of delta 1 you give this value. Okay, instead of delta 2 you give this value, and if you expand it you will get the same answer. A11 F1 F1 dash, you got here also A11 F1 F2 dash. How A11 F1 F1 dash, here also A11 F1 F1 dash. Okay, the same answer you got. So LHS is equal to RHS. We have proved this thing. Okay, so this is Maxwell reciprocal theorem. This is also very important and it oftenly ask these questions. Okay.